Okay.
I thought about opening this episode with a cursive cover of Malik Harris's Rock Stars, and then I decided that probably wasn't the best idea.
Right.
But, like, I might close this video with that, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, welcome to the Currently Unnamed Podcast, where we put the tea in reality, usually, but you can always come to us first to quench your thirst. I'm Logan Murphy. I say something gay. Gay, drinking, to nobody's surprise whatsoever, caffeine in the form of coffee. But we have good old chili pepper mug because it's one of my consistent, very large mugs at the moment. I've lost one of mine and I don't know where they are.
Damn.
But I needed a lot of caffeine when I got home. So hello, coffee.
And I am Aneesa Logan, also known as Sam DMV, also known as Sam Del Monteverde, your fellow-friendly 5'3" trans non-binary Filipino-Canadian mentally unstable hot mess, hailing all the way from Toronto, Ontario, Canada. Scarborough if you want to be specific, Woburn if you want to be more specific than that. And today I have some boba because I caved in to my boba cravings, and today we have a passion fruit black tea with some coconut jelly because I learned that my go-to topping is coconut jelly.
There is nothing wrong with that at all, and I love every moment of that. Those are like my favorite things together too, so that honestly, love it. Oh, we are here trucking along in Eurovision season, and we have made our way to Germany.
Alemania.
Site of some, in my opinion, great Eurovision songs. And a lot of last places over the last couple of years. Some more deserved than others. And I think there were how many last places do they have now? 8. 8 last places.
I think their last good result was 2018 with Michael Schultz.
With Michael Schultz, yeah. 4 last place results since 2005.
Ooh.
And 3 last placements since 2015.
Ooh.
And I am on here. We are talking about Germany. I'm here to defend Anne Sophie because Black Smoke did not deserve last place.
I forget that got last place.
I will never forget that it got last place because I am still fundamentally upset that it got last place because honestly, it is probably in my top 50 favorite Eurovision songs of all time.
It's
and
a good song.
Like, it's just such a good song. Anyway,
didn't Ghost get last place too?
Ghost the next year also got last place, yes. And Anne Sophie got 0 points. Ghost at least got 11 points. I'm like, how are we getting 0 points with this song? Anyway, we're going to hope that this year's Unser Lied is not as much of a disaster as last year's was when my 12-point recipient forgot her lyrics in the second verse of her song. Do you remember that?
Try not to flinch. Oh, Emily,
I know the lyrics to that song better than Emily Roberts does.
Yeah.
God,
I mean, my 12-point pick
Oh.
got picked for Oge, so...
Who was yours?
Anxiety.
Oh, yes, Felicia Liu, who didn't have a great performance either. And I will say, I love Rock Stars. I think it's a great song. Maybe just not for Eurovision, but I think Malik Harris is an incredibly talented artist. Yes. I'm still sad that he got last. I really am.
Yeah, me too.
But we've got, I'm going to say, one of my favorite selections thus far this year.
It's definitely in the top 3.
I would say it's probably in the top 5 as far as overall strength.
Mm-hmm.
I'd have to really think about that. And I think that's a video we should do once everything is done.
Maybe.
Is like national selection strength. I still think we should do our top non-qualifiers. We never did that last year. And
we never did that last year.
We're going to do it now. We all know what mine would have been from last year, probably.
Right.
Actually, what would mine have been last year?
I'm sure one of them would have been Christina Ramos. feel like Christina
She would have been up there. No, it probably would have been Thea, if I have to be honest.
Thea was really good too.
It probably would have been Thea or Champion, honestly.
Oh yeah, Champion for you, yeah. I think for me, it's either Chow Chow or Ram Pam Pam.
Oh, Ram Pam Pam is so good. Anyway, that's for a future video, which we're not here to talk about today. But we are here for Unser Lied for Liverpool. I cannot do a German accent, so don't ask me to.
Any better, so.
But so we have 9 songs competing in Unser Lied this year. 8 of them chosen by the broadcaster, Das Erste, I believe it is. And 1 chosen among a set of 5 songs from TikTok. I believe it was the official Eurovision.de TikTok did a contest for a 9th wildcard spot. We will talk about that song in the mix. And we'll talk about maybe if another song should have been there instead. But yeah, so we got 9 songs to talk about. The final for Unser Lied, there's just one contest for them this year. It's going to be March 3rd. That's another pretty popular day, if I remember. No, it is the day before the popular day.
Yeah, I was thinking March 4th is the popular one.
March 4th is the popular day because we have Iceland, Moldova, and Serbia all happening on that day. Mm-hmm. And then semifinals for Sweden and Portugal. So it's sandwiched between the Serbian semifinals and the other kind of big day. But with that being said, shall we dive in?
Let's get into it.
Woo! So there's no running order yet, so we're just going to go in alphabetical order. And we are starting with Anica Russo with the song Once Upon a Dream.
I like it.
I also do. I have a couple issues with it. The pacing is the weirdest part for me. I really, really enjoy the big bombastic parts towards the end of the song.
I was gonna say the same.
That. Yeah, I really enjoy that, and I think those are really strong. And you hear her vocals really well, and then you kind of just have this like slower melodic sound.
Yeah, at least
around it.
Yeah, at least that's how it starts off, and then once it gets into like that second chorus, you get that burst of power. And then it ends like kind of back into that mellow atmosphere. Which I enjoyed actually. I enjoyed that part of the mellowness.
Oh, the big into the mellow at the end?
Yeah.
I didn't mind that. I think that may have been my favorite part of the mellow.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. The song just needs a bit of reorganization. Like I would have personally taken out the melodic part at the end, and I would have cut open the song. And between the melodic part and the big bombastic part at the end, I maybe would have had like a bridge or a verse or something where it ramps up. Because it feels like the song is at like 50, not from like a production standpoint, but like an energy standpoint. It feels like it's at like a 50% throughout like the first half of the song, and then all of a sudden it goes to 110. And then it drops back to like 70.
Yes.
And I'm just like, huh? Like I would have loved like a transitionary moment, is what I'm saying.
Oh, I definitely agree with that. Also would like to acknowledge we had a key change in this song.
I didn't enjoy the key change, I'm gonna be honest.
I was okay with the key change.
I don't think it really provided much.
I'm gonna be honest, it didn't provide that much for me. Now that the song as a whole, she has a great voice. The song has potential. It's missing something, and I think that thing is like energy. Is the energy of it all.
It feels like 2 different songs sandwiched together.
Mm-hmm.
For me. But I enjoy it. I think it's fine. So
yeah.
Let's move next to Frida Gold. The song is Alle Frauen in mir sind müde, which translates to a bunch of words that I forgot, but I'm looking up again. All women within me are tired.
Yeah. I really like this.
I'm
a huge fan of this.
This is one of the best songs I've heard this year.
This is beautiful.
I knew you would enjoy it because these are all the things that you enjoy.
Yup. Like this is art. The music video with this too kind of.
Oh, I haven't watched the music video yet. Oh, I'm excited.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Oh no, I've only listened to the studio cuts so far.
Okay, so the music videos I find super powerful.
Ooh, okay.
And yeah, no, just this had me very captivated from the start.
It's this like Latin tango jazz sort of sound, and that's a lot of what I grew up with, so it kind of gave me a little bit of like that nostalgia factor, but in this German, like, and I've never thought of German as like a beautiful language necessarily,
right?
And this made me think, I was like, oh, okay then. I do want to acknowledge as well, this is one of 2 songs out of the 9 in the selection that are in German. And this was the only song selected by the broadcaster in German. And I was going to look it up. I do not remember the last time Germany sent a song in German. I'm looking it up really quick because
so rock stars. I don't feel hate.
Okay, so if I'm correct, the last time Germany sent a song in German was 2007.
Holy.
Frauen regieren die Welt by Roger Cicero.
Shout out to Roger Cicero.
Every other title, well, he got 19th, so like good for him. Every other song is an English title, or I know the song and it was in English. So, and then before that, the last English title was 2000, or last German title, excuse me, was in 2001.
Wow.
I'm gonna be really honest. I don't know if this is the most competitive song for Eurovision.
I feel like staging's gonna make it or break.
I agree completely. I still really enjoy it. It's this like, it builds in such a beautiful way. Again, it's just this sound that we haven't heard really at all in this national selection season that I'm very happy is being represented. It took me on such a journey. It's such a beautiful song. I'm a big fan.
Yeah, I hope the staging gives us something very similar to the music video.
Okay. Well, I have not watched the music video, so I
implore you to watch the music video as well as everyone else that is watching this.
It thoroughly upsets me how this song is not doing well on the Eurovision World Poll at all.
That's very unfortunate.
It fundamentally upsets me because, like, this is one of the most unique and cool songs we've heard all year. But we shall see what happens with this. We're going to move next to Ikke Hüftgold. The song is Lied mit gutem Text. This is the TikTok contest winner.
For some reason.
The title literally translates to song with good lyrics.
I don't know if the TikTok song was voted on by like viewers or something.
I don't know.
I don't know how the TikTok song was decided.
Have you looked at the lyric translation?
Oh, yes. It's okay. So I put, what the fuck is this? I hate this.
Literally.
TikTok decided on this song. And then I like the energy with the question mark.
I
also put that it kind of gave Dustin the Turkey.
I can't with that. I mean, you're not wrong at all. So like I said, I've listened to a few of the TikTok contest songs. There's one in particular by an artist called Jonah. It's called 10 out of 10, I believe. Or 1010. It's such a good song. And I'm so upset that it didn't. I don't know how it did in the contest, but I'm like kind of fundamentally upset that it didn't do well. It's a gorgeous song in German, and the guy has like one of the coolest voices I've heard in a long time. And I will say as well, I'm not normally a big fan of, the campy, like dumb entries at Eurovision. Right. Like, I was not a fan of the banana. I did enjoy Eat Your Salad. By the end of it, after I got over the fact that Aminata was robbed, I did start to enjoy Eat Your Salad a little bit. I'm going to be honest. This is not a song I'm going to listen to much unless by some freak miracle it wins. I think this is the perfect amount of dumb and stupid for me to where I'm like, okay, this is fine. This is acceptable. Like, I'm not fundamentally upset at this song. And now that I'm looking at the lyrics, yeah, it's kind of just like the level of dumb and stupid that I'm like, okay, this is fine.
Yeah, it's giving very much Ireland Deuce Point.
It quite literally, there is a line that says, and thank you for the 12
points. There's a line in there that mentions 12 points.
We say thank you for 12 points. It's like, okay, I can get behind this level of camp. Bananas, I can't. Wolves, no. They're hot now that we actually know who they are. I'm like, okay, whatever. But like this, I'm like, this is fine. This is fine. It's not my favorite by a long shot.
Oh no. Oh, absolutely not.
If this won, I don't know if I would support it, but I would hope that it wouldn't get last place.
Sure.
Like it wouldn't. I don't know. There's already a song that I know is going to be my last place for the year, so this song would be above that.
Yeah.
So
for sure.
Yeah. Let's move to Lonely Spring with the song Misfit.
I really like this.
Okay. I like parts of this.
Sure.
You have the positive opinion, so I'd like to hear.
Okay. Well, I still have my critiques too, because
sure, yeah.
Because I will say it's not going to be like my 12 points or whatever. It's not going to be my top.
What?
Yes. No, I just love it gave me major Youngblood energy.
Sure. Okay.
Which I don't necessarily mind it either, because I'm a fan. Like, I enjoy Youngblood's music.
I went a different direction.
Where did you go?
I thought you meant the song Youngblood by 5 Seconds of Summer.
Oh, no.
It kind of also gives a little bit of those vibes with with the construction of the song. No, we are on the same wavelength now, and I still agree with your statement.
Yeah, I think the Youngblood that I'm kind of referring to, as in the UK
Yes.
Sorry, I'd say UK Youngblood. 5 Seconds of Summer is also UK?
Is also a British band, yes. Correct.
That does not help. Okay. But
Youngblood, the artist, and Youngblood
the solo artist Youngblood.
Forget 5 Seconds of Summer. They don't exist in this conversation anymore. Anyway, continue.
Okay. No, the chorus I find really catchy. It's ridiculously catchy for me. Especially with all the vocals in unison. I think that part's really well done for me. I like that. Okay, so I put the comment that the verses are very different from each other. And I think I meant that in a good way, but then also I put the comment, the song as a whole could use a bit more cohesion. Could it?
That's my biggest issue with it. So yeah. I'm glad that you also felt that. I think the chorus is good. I actually really enjoyed the kind of stripped back instrumental and then this chant almost to the chorus. I don't think it makes sense sandwiched right next to, like, we finished the chorus, Misfit, whatever, giant rock instrumental. Like, that doesn't make sense for me.
Sure.
And I found it really kind of jarring almost. I was like, I don't love this, like, juxtaposition there. The singers, I think, because I think there's two at least different people singing in this song.
Right.
I think they sound good. I kind of feel similarly construction-wise that I do with Anica Russo. It feels like a couple of different songs put together, and I wish there was a little bit more cohesion with the overall song. Yeah. But the chorus, I will agree with you, is incredibly catchy, and I think should they win, I think this actually stands a pretty good chance, because those are the kinds of things that are going to stay in someone's mind. Especially, we have to consider as well, Germany automatically qualifies for the final.
Absolutely.
The Eurovision fans are only going to see the performance of whoever wins this once.
Yeah.
So it's not like there is this like big, like, it's not like there's a semi-final performance for people to then remember, oh yeah, I loved like singing along to the chorus of this song. But yeah, I think it just needs a little work, but there's parts I enjoy a lot.
For sure.
Let's move to Lord of the Lost with the song Blood and Glitter.
So I feel like this is the opposite like approach of camp compared to the song with good lyrics. And this is kind of the camp I really enjoy.
Oh, I love this song. Now, this brought me back to my Screamo phase. There was a Screamo phase. Where I listened to nothing but Two Door Cinema Club and Avenged Sevenfold for like a solid, and Paramore, but that's not as like,
that's not Screamo though.
They're in the same universe, but like not Screamo. But like there was a solid like year and a half where that's all I listened to when I was a kid, and this brought me right back there. This is camp Screamo, and I didn't know I needed that until today.
I feel like this is super different for Germany to send. I don't remember the last time Germany sent something like this.
I don't think anyone has sent anything like this since Hard Rock Hallelujah. I'm going to be honest.
Yeah, and I feel like the closest thing to that would probably be like Hatari.
Oh, my mind immediately... Sure. My mind immediately went to Blind Channel.
Oh!
I didn't love that song, but like that's where my... like. Similar universes, I guess.
It's a similar universe, I guess.
They're on neighboring planets. Let's say that.
Yeah.
But no, I love the Screamo parts of this, and then juxtaposed with this almost like theatrical soft rock vocal.
Yeah. I also really love the music itself. It's like heavy rock mixed with like these 80 synths. And good. Yeah, and when done well, like I'll love it. Usually, if it's just in there, like I'm like, okay, cool, it's there. But like the use of the synth in contrast with the rock, I really enjoy. I would absolutely watch this live.
They have a music video as well, which I am excited.
I saw the music video. I saw all these music videos actually.
I have not, so I'm excited to watch it. No, I'm a really big fan of this. This would be...
This would definitely bring Germany out of last place.
This would bring Germany left side of the table, I think, if I'm being honest.
I would think so too, actually.
I think. Yeah, I really honestly think it would. And I wouldn't be mad at that.
I would not be mad at it either. This is actually like really good.
Yeah. Let's move next to Patty Gurdy.
It feels
Patty Gurdy.
No, so the first thing I put for this, it feels super Irish.
Patty Gurdy. I know it feels Irish. Her name feels Irish. Anyway, I'm so sorry, Patty.
No, Melodies, but the song itself too is very.
The song sounds like something Ireland.
Very Celtic.
This is fine.
I personally really like it.
I don't dislike it by any means of the imagination.
Sure.
I think we're just at the point in the Eurovision season where I've heard so many upbeat girly pop songs,
Gurdy pop songs.
Gurdy pop songs, if you will, that this just didn't do a whole lot of things for me. I enjoy it.
Sure.
I literally wrote a lovely Eurovision upbeat girly pop anthem.
The music video is lovely too. It's
Okay.
There's not a whole lot that goes on either.
Okay. My favorite part was the percussion and the, I believe, national instruments, I would say, or like regional, like
Yeah, the
whatever
traditional instruments incorporated.
Yeah, the tradition. Thank you. That's the word I was trying to use. The traditional instruments that were used, especially towards the latter half of the song, I thought that, but that also made it sound really Celtic, which begs the question: is she like of Irish descent as well? Because that would be really interesting. Because it sounded a little like Eastern European, but also it felt kind of Celtic in a way.
Yeah, I got very Celtic out of it too, and I feel like kind of the way she dances through like she kind of like jigs throughout the song too. So I'm like, oh, it seems like relatively Celtic to me, at least.
She is. Oh, I'm so sorry to interrupt you. So the instrument that she plays is called a hurdy-gurdy.
That's very
Everything makes sense now. She's also a vlogger. Fun fact.
Oh,
She describes her genre as dark folk pop.
I don't get much darkness out of it. I think it could be darker.
Not this song, no. But she has songs such as Pirate Scum, Pest and Power. What other songs do we have here? Yeah, it looks like her first EP was called Shapes and Patterns. So that's fun.
Okay.
She's gorgeous.
Oh yeah, she's beautiful.
She's gorgeous. Wow. Yeah, so everything makes sense now as to why she's called Patty Gurdy. That's not her last name. But you know what? Work, Patty Gurdy.
Yeah, I feel like I could easily see this on a Eurovision stage.
Sure. I don't know in this lineup, unfortunately. I don't know if she will make it, but
yeah, totally fair. But I love where the vocals go, like melodically. We get a lot of like chromatic. It ends on a very chromatic kind of tone at the end of the choruses. I also really enjoy kind of all the dynamics and the theatrics out of it too. I would be excited to see this live as well.
Yeah, totally. We're gonna move to René Miller with the song "Concrete Heart."
I really like this.
I really like this.
Yeah.
It's not the most inventive message.
No.
It's not the most inventive subject matter.
No.
But what I loved the most was how catchy the chorus was.
Yeah.
Like the way that the chorus was constructed was really what sold me. Lyrically, this is so well written.
Absolutely.
Co-wrote it. I don't know how much. There's only 2 writers, and one of them is him, so I don't know how much necessarily was changed.
Yeah, just their voice is amazing. Like their tone is everything to me. I love the intensity they put in this. You can tell it's something very emotional. It almost gave me like a Neslamna meets Thea kind of feel.
Ooh, okay.
Like it gives that kind of soulfulness and intensity. And I really enjoy it. Also, the music video I feel is kind of beautiful as well. You kind of get. I saw a clip of this music video, but you get to see this like couple kind of doing a contemporary dance kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then obviously there's just parts of him where you just see him standing there singing as well. But still, I really enjoy it.
Love it. Love it.
Yeah.
We're gonna move to Trong with the song "Dare to Be Different." First of all, I enjoy the song. It's interesting to note. So he is German and Vietnamese.
Yep.
He won the 6th season of Vietnam Idol in 2015, and then did compete in the German version of the Idol franchises, but did not make it to the live shows. And he has also applied for the national selection for Germany before in 2014.
Oh.
And then also represented Vietnam at the Asia Song Festival in 2020.
Ah.
And I want to say, because I'm very, very excited about this, Dare to Be Different was co-written by one of our faves, Elsie Bay.
I did not see that part of it.
I did not see that coming, but I am thrilled about that.
I'm thrilled about that too. I'll be honest, it's not my favorite song of the selection.
No.
I love the vibe. I love the message. Decent. He's got a decent voice.
Yeah.
The music I really enjoy.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's like you get this like very funky kind of funky pop feel kind of thing. And then towards the end, you get to hear more of kind of the traditional like Vietnamese instruments, which kind of was my favorite part about it.
I wish we'd had more of that, if I'm being honest. That was kind of the first half of the song, I think, is lovely and wonderful, and obviously the message is fantastic. I wish there were more of those elements in there, because the first half of the song honestly sounds like it could have been sent by any country.
Yep.
And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I love seeing Asian artists, Black artists, those two groups, Indigenous artists especially. I love to see those artists represented in these national selections and represented at Eurovision, because we don't have a lot of that, and Europe is very, very white. And so I do love seeing these kinds of artists. I just wish we'd had a little bit more of those traditional instruments, because I agree with you. My favorite parts were towards the end, where you get that very Vietnamese sounding music with this message and with the good vocal. Like I wish all of that had come together a little bit more. But I really enjoyed this.
Yeah, I think this will be. Yeah, we'll say this is my pick for like Perfectly Solid.
Sure.
Yeah, my main critique about it is that it doesn't go a whole lot of places vocally until like the latter half.
Yeah, I agree. Last up is going to be Will Church with the song Hold On.
I really like this as well.
I enjoy it. Again, not the most imaginative lyrically.
No.
Or melodically.
No.
I think if he can hit all of those high notes in the choruses, I think he stands a shot to win.
Yep.
So good.
His vocals are amazing, and he better nail it live, or else that's gonna break him. I find him cute.
I am a sucker for a man with a beard and long hair. So.
Oh yeah.
I don't mind.
He's got a great tone. I love this vibe. The chorus is everything. Again, that's where we kind of get to hear the best of his vocal, or the highest of his vocals, if you will. I love his runs as well. Like, I feel like this is a very well done song as well. Yeah, it might not be the most inventive song out there, but I think he sells it very well.
Agreed.
And I was gonna say the same thing about Concrete Heart as well.
Sure. Well, we've come to the point in our program where we must give out
points.
I love that this just become a thing that I did once and then I kept doing it. I don't know why, it just happened. But so there are 9 songs, so we will be giving out points from 2 to 12 today. Who gave points first in the last time we recorded? Was it you?
I think it was you. I don't remember.
I'll start. Whatever.
Sure.
My 2 points, as much as I think this song is dumb and lovely, it's gonna be Lied mit gutem Text.
And I will be copying and pasting that.
Yeah. My 3 points, just because it didn't come together all that well for me, it's gonna be Misfit.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Wait, let me make some changes as well. Not that I changed it, it's not gonna change my 3 points, but
Ooh.
Yep, there we go. Okay. So sorry for the wait. Okay, my 3 points are gonna be going to Anica Russo for the same reasons.
My 4 points go to Anica Russo. It just felt like a more complete song.
Yeah. My 4 points will be going to Misfit.
Okay. So we have the same top 6.
Oh yeah, we do.
This top 6 was actually really difficult. Because I enjoy all of these songs, and I would be happy to root for any of them if they were to win.
Sure.
My 5 points are going to go to Melodies of Hope.
Sure. Yeah, that's totally fair. My 5 points are actually going to be going to Dare to Be Different.
Yeah. As much as I enjoy it, my 6 points are going to go to Hold On, because I just wish there was a little bit more uniqueness happening.
Yeah. And for the same reason, my 6 points will also go to Hold On.
Yeah. My 7 points, I'm very happy to say, is going to go to Dare to Be Different.
Lovely, lovely. Now for me, like my top 4, it could have gone anyway.
Mm-hmm.
But now that we've talked everything over, my 7 points are gonna be going to Patty Gurdy with Melodies of Hope.
So we had the same bottom 3, the same middle 3, and the same top 3.
Yeah.
I love this for us. It always happens that way. My 8 points are gonna go to Concrete Heart.
Yeah. We're gonna copy and paste that.
Oh wow. Do we have the same? I don't know.
I really don't know. It could go either way.
Both of these songs
are like top 2.
Both of these songs are great. However, my 10 points are gonna go to Blood and Glitter.
Yeah, my 10 points are going to Blood and Glitter.
Whoa! For once!
That's
we
great.
only have to put up one banner. Frida Gold.
Frida Gold.
It's Frida Gold. I mean, the fact that she is currently 6th in the Eurovision World Poll, I think 6th or 7th. 6th. Lied mit gutem Text has more votes than this song. And I'm mad about it.
Okay.
And I'm going to complain about it. But no. Is this the first time this year we've agreed on our 12 points?
I think so.
I think so,
yeah.
There may have been one recording with Lewis.
Lewis and I for sure did agree on a 12
And
points.
Lewis and I agreed. I don't know if you and I have yet.
I don't know if we have yet.
Well, now we have.
Oh, no, we have the Czech.
Oh, yes, Vesna.
As well as Ukraine. We did agree on Ukraine.
Oh, when God shut the door.
Yes.
Oh, yeah, we did. Well, Well, I'm very excited to watch Unser Lied because, and I failed to mention this at the start, we get to see icon, legend, and jury rep for who fucking knows how long now, Barbara Schonenberger, who just is one of my favorite people on the face of this planet. Truly just an icon. She hosts it, so I'm very thrilled to see Barbara on my TV. And hopefully see Frida Gold win.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be Blood and Glitter. And you know what? Still going to root for them just as hard.
Still going to root for Blood and Glitter. But, unless some problematic stuff come up about them. But
I hope not.
I hope not.
Oh, God. We've already had enough problematic shit happen this year. I don't need more. Anyway. That's that on this, that, and the third. Thank you for joining us for one of our last national selection videos. We're almost done.
We're almost done. That's crazy.
Thank God. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe because we'll be doing a whole lot of videos as soon as we have the full lineup for Eurovision 2023 in Liverpool. Liverpool. That was Irish.
I don't know where I went either.
Anyway, bye.
Bye. Look where we are.
We used to be the rock stars.
Never thought it no hard. With the lights off, breathing. I'm just dreaming.